It's nice to get a win. I mean, it's as simple as that. It's not complicated. We've been working hard. It's been frustrating. It's been hard on all of us. But the guys have hung in there. They've hung together. They've continued working hard, and it just makes just getting this win. That's a good feeling. That's a load off. I hope they can, as I told them, smartly and maturely enjoy this win before coming back on Monday and start earning the right to win on Thursday.
The thing I saw is that the team looked determined. They played hard, but they also seemed relaxed, maybe more relaxed than usual. Is there a reason for that?
I don't know if I would. Austin could probably tell you if they were more relaxed, but the mood's been good. I mean, I haven't sensed in practices or pre-game shoot-around or day of the game shoot-arounds, or even in games, guys being tight. I mean, I haven't seen that. We did talk today at shoot-around about let's not play not to lose. Let's make sure we know what we need to do. Let's have fun doing it, and let's go out and play. But not. I didn't bring that up because I sensed we had been. But you're back at home, and it's like we need the win, and we did. But as you said, the guys came out and they just played.
Can you talk about what his surprising play this year has meant to you guys?
See, that's the thing. It's not surprising, but him being more consistent is not something that we've seen. I mean, he played at times like that last year, right? And you see glimpses or whatever. He hasn't in his career. It's not just here. He hasn't in his career put together whatever it's been 7, 8, 9 games. Since VCU, the way he has. So, it's good to see. Obviously, we need it. But I think his coaches and his teammates have always had confidence that he could do it. It was a matter of him being mature enough, to do it.
Austin, how does it feel to be playing the best basketball of your career? I guess this is your 5th year.
Yes, sir.
Are you glad you came back?
I'm very happy I came back. Great group of guys, great coaches. I'm very happy to be back.
How does it? Tell me about the process of, as Jeff was saying, being under control. Even though in the post game he said there's still things he does that are just crazy, but most of it, you make something happen every time you're out there.
Yeah, I try to. Day in and day out, we work hard every day in practice, and we really needed this win, coming off of a couple losses. So we worked hard. We were able to get it done tonight.
You play with such joy. Where does that come from?
My teammates, my coaches. I got a great support system. Got a great group of guys, and it's everything off the court is amazing with them. So on the court it's the same way. I'm playing with my brothers.
Is it safe to say he's at this, the way he's playing right now, one of the best in the conference at this point? Since the VCU game.
I don't know. I haven't really paid much. I mean, he's playing well, and we need him to continue. And he's leading by the way he plays, right? We've got other leaders that lead in other ways. Austin is, for the most part, and again, he's far from being perfect, but he's going out there and he's bringing it each time we step onto the court. So that's a good thing. That's what we need, and we need that going forward.
Emo played a lot in the second half. He played well. Why did he play? Was Jalen? Was it the 3 fouls?
Well, Jalen got his 3rd foul. Kalu already had 4. Right? You look at the score and the time. And there's always in the back of your mind. You want to finish strong. I think there was 12 minutes left. When I first put Emo in there, the idea was buy some time, and then Jalen would finish the game. Thinking that Charlotte would potentially cut into the lead a little bit. But what Emo did was he went in and didn't miss a beat, and he didn't try to make difficult plays. He just made the other guys, they were in position, and he allowed them to make the plays. And he worked really, really hard defensively guarding Jameer Young, which is not an easy feat. And so, I just looked at it, and we maintained the lead, and he did good, and there was no reason to bring Jalen back in. And I thought that that Austin wasn't going to be able to finish from a conditioning standpoint. I figured he'd get tired or whatever, but I didn't have to put Kalu back in there. So that was a luxury, I think, that those two guys got to rest and didn't play a ton of minutes in what was kind of a decisive margin. I did leave CJ in there a long time, and my assistant coaches kept saying, you want to get him out, you want to get him out. They each separately kind of pounded on me, and so I finally got him out of there. But I guess the question was about Emo. He played well enough, or while he was in there, the team played well enough that he was able to finish the game.
And that's a positive thing for you guys.
Absolutely.
Depth there. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think another thing I'd point out is, and on the day where Austin had a big day and Emo came in and did a really good job, CJ scored 20, I think, but Makai was terrific. He's a guy, you don't ever run a play for him, and yet he finds ways, when he's playing well. And he's a guy that when the other guys are playing well, the things that Makai does really jumps out at you. If the other guys are struggling, sometimes he can't do everything that he's capable of doing. But when we were playing well, that's where his athleticism and, some of the offensive rebounds and, getting out in transition, that athleticism gives us a different element.
Austin, I think I may have asked you this before, but I'm going to ask you again. How does it feel to be playing so well? After you played basketball a long time in college, you haven't been a focal point of an offense like you have been the last couple of weeks. How does that feel?
It feels great. It feels great. Back to me saying, I have a great support system here at ODU, my coaches and teammates. I struggled, I feel like, in the beginning of the season. But, having teammates and a great coaching staff to fall back on is major in college. And so, I have that. I'm blessed to have that. So it feels great to be playing good basketball right now. And it feels great to have the win tonight.
There are times when you have, I guess, been out of control. But you're keeping that in control now. Is that a matter of self-discipline or listening to the coaches or both?
It's both. Both listening to Coach Jones. He'll let me know if I'm overdoing it or not. And then really, I feel like to a certain extent I've gained the mindset that just if I miss a basket or miss a free throw, I'm just going straight to rebounding. Focus on rebounding and let the rest come to me.
Not let one play beat you to the next play.
Exactly.
Is there anything you want to say about coaches versus cancer?
Just it's a great organization, and obviously one that's near and dear to my heart, as it is with you. And you've got an organization like the V Foundation that does great work, but the one that my colleagues, right, the college basketball coaches, we have that partnership with the American Cancer Society and Coaches versus Cancer. And they do a great job of raising money for research, and they're saving lives. So this Suits and Sneakers weekend is a big deal to me, to coaches around the country. And I'm proud of my profession. Doing, it's a simple thing, right? It's not real difficult to get dressed up in a suit and wear sneakers, but the fact that everybody so willingly does it. Is something that makes me proud, and it was extra neat tonight with, wearing the shoes that Kalu had decorated.
I can't wait to see him. So. By the way, you look good in a suit. That was 3 out of 4 people in the stand said they like you in a suit. So.
You know what? I've saved so much money on dry cleaning the last 2 years. There's no chance I'm going back. Are you kidding? Because I'd be dry cleaning the whole thing. A guy sweat through it.
Yeah,
so.
You do sweat. Yeah.
So.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.